Okay, so thanks to Facebook and a tidal wave of excitement about the book Twilight, I went and picked up a copy, and I finished it this weekend. And I have to say, I would not recommend this book to anybody. I realize I'm just being a critic, and people are entitled to their own opinions, but honestly, I could have spent my time reading something much more enthralling. When I finished the book, I looked at the tree of a novel that I just finished, and I held it in my hand, and I thought, this book is bigger, thicker than my Bible. Seriously? And I was like, what did I just read? I can't even remember anything really happening for hundreds of pages. For over 3/4 of the book, Bella and Edward fall in love with each other. And the only conflict is that Edward is a vampire and Bella is a human being, and Edward has this controllable urge to suck Bella's blood, and so he'll growl and then go and run behind a tree or something. I mean, Stephanie Meyer, I guess, used some pretty great descriptive language. I mean, I guess she had to, considering the length of this novel. I mean, finally in the last small part of the book, like this much, another conflict arises, which, you guessed it, it's a vampire that wants to suck Bella's blood. And not to spoil the ending, but you can probably guess. Edward comes to the rescue, saves Bella, and then they're right back at the beginning where they started, where Edward's a vampire and Bella's a human being, and they have a pretty big crush on each other. And, like, what? I just wasted so much time reading something so insignificant to anything important at all. Just completely, it's just nonsense, really. I mean, sure, I guess you can get some good descriptive words to describe your new lover or something. Like, but I mean, after so much, you just can't take it anymore. I mean, do you not hear enough from girls, like, all over the place when they talk repeatedly and obsessively about some guy that they like? I mean, you're telling me hundreds of girls like to sit there and read about another girl and how much she likes some guy? I mean, isn't that fading anyway? I mean, that's a completely different conversation. We're not even going to go there. But it's such a useless book. I read the whole thing. I mean, you're telling me hundreds of people, mostly female, are obsessed with this book. This book is repetitive and has no real conflict and definitely no real depth. Which, now that I think about it, is probably why it's a perfect book for most people. So yeah, go ahead and grab yourself a copy. Good night.